This is The Snack with Ryan and Jay.
In the words of Bob Keeshan, who played Captain Kangaroo all those years,
great hair.
what's up, y'all?
Yeah, that was his thing.
Remember he used to say that,
That
the
was- what's
ping
up,
pong
y'all?
balls, the ping pong balls would come and hit him in the face.
He also said raw digger a lot, which was weird.
Raw digger, yeah.
Raw
he was,
digger?
Yeah, it's in that voice, really, in that voice. It's Ryan and Jay.
Hello.
It's the podcast that keeps on giving during the holiday season.
Everybody else is pumping the brakes. We're putting it straight onto the gas.
Pedal to the metal.
That's right.
Pedal to the metal.
No rest for the wicked. Did you have a great weekend?
I wouldn't call it great, Jay. I think it was very enjoyable.
Oh, wow.
But I'm still like, this friggin' cold, man. It's just,
Yeah, the
it's,
two of us.
It's like my one nostril. It's plugged with something. And I'm
Right.
like, is it cancer? I don't know if it's cancer. Is it just like mucus? I don't know.
The only way to find out if it's cancer or not is to do a search of anything symptom related on the internet.
Yeah, WebMD.
And it'll come back as cancer.
WebMD.
You're always 3 clicks away from cancer.
It's true. It's
Always.
true. I was like, oh, are you swelling in the Adam's apple? Yes.
Yeah, it's cancer.
You have a stuffy nose? Yep.
Yep.
It's the big C.
More than likely.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good weekend. I checked out the old Brickworks Farmers Market and Christmas Fair. 'Cause,
Right.
You know, I'm big into the farmers markets. I could spend a good amount of time. Things people don't know about me. I like a good farmers market.
You really do.
I do.
What is it you like about it? It's homespun nature.
Yeah, I like to talk to the folks who put the products. You know, farm to table is a big thing in my life. I'm always
The artisans.
you know, all kidding aside, though, they're really nice people. I always find, like, when you go to the real farmers markets, not
Yeah.
the ones where the guys obviously stopped at Nob Hill Farms or whatever, and just sort of really, I saw that you just took the price tag off that.
Right.
But the real stuff, I like the people who do the real stuff. You know, I talked to a guy who makes lamb's cheese on the weekend.
Okay.
And he was very passionate about it. And that's the thing I enjoy, I think. I enjoy the passion of the people who make the product. So, like, there's a guy who did sausages, and I like sausage. What guy doesn't like a good sausage? So I was like, oh, where did they come from? And they tell you all the background and stuff. Lamb's milk cheese. Oh, it's all sorts of great stuff.
Excellent.
Fresh breads. And other than that, I was a complete degenerate. Yeah, just bet on football, watch football, won money.
That's good.
Weekend complete.
So that's a great weekend.
Oh, we watched watched the fights too. The UFC.
Oh, the UFC.
Yeah, our big guest on Friday.
Yeah.
Big victory for him, so that was good.
The Great Dane.
That is not his name. It's the main event.
The main event.
The Spartan.
For Sparta.
It was cool because he showed us how he was going to fight the fight using you as his opponent.
Yes.
And he fought his real opponent exactly like he fought, well, fake. He never hit you.
No, thank God.
But yeah, it was good. It was
It's
interesting.
so funny. If I was fighting in the UFC, I would immediately come out, and then I would be in my stance.
Yeah.
And I would be struck by the opponent, and I would quit. That would be it for me. I don't want to get hit anymore. How do I make this stop? What the hell am I doing here?
Get off this ride.
What has happened to my life?
I need to get off the ride. So what about you? Because I know you've kept the stories away from me. You haven't talked to me about
It's
how
true.
your weekend was.
It's true.
Very antisocial walking in here today.
It's true.
What did you get going on? What'd you get?
Well, I guess I went to the Great Lakes Brewery's their Christmas fair.
Yeah.
Which was on Saturday.
How was that?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Talked to Santa Claus.
Oh, he was there.
They had some cool things going on. They had some artisans that were there as well. Ran
What were
into
they
to
peddling?
Troy, our buddy.
What kind of fair were they peddling?
There was like beard oil guy was there. There was some
Beard oil?
beard oil.
Oh.
Beard oil and men's grooming accoutrement.
Thought you were talking about my relative Bear Doyle.
Bear
He's an
Doyle.
outdoor guy. That's what he does. But you said Beard Oil, not Bear
Bear
Doyle.
Gillis Doyle. Yeah. And then Saturday night just watched the hockey game, which was
We lost.
which was a
We
bit soul
lost that
sucking.
game.
Yeah, it was really rough too. And then last night was the family gingerbread competition.
I
know
saw
I saw your
these.
eyes light up as soon as I mentioned it. This is what you've
Very
been waiting
exciting.
for.
I have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there were some that I think were too out there, too extreme. There was one that was flaming. It was on fire. It was El Fuego. Had some sort of sparkler in it.
Yeah.
That was not your wife.
That was Ashton's.
Yeah, I figured. See, I can almost tell. This is weird now. I know you so well. I
tell
can
I-
tell.
really?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Because you told me. You shared a little bit of information
Yep.
with me. You said that yours was like the what was it again? It
was a train.
It was a train.
It's a train.
And it looked too perfect.
Right.
That was the problem with yours. It looked too perfect. Now I know the one that had like sort of a landscape with it was your wife's. Had to be.
the train was the train was ours. It was couples.
Oh, Oh,
It was couples
well,
houses.
then, wait a minute. And now my math is off.
There was only three. There was only four. There were 4 houses made.
Right.
Right.
But there's only
That's
6
8
of
people.
you.
No, there's 8 of us because
Who's
there's
the other 2?
My niece and her.
I didn't
her
know.
partner.
That screws everything up. Never mind.
See, there you go. See, there you go.
So did the wife just make your train?
Well, here's what happened.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I came out wrong.
Well, it'll go away
Just
eventually.
hope she's not listening to this
So
one today.
we sit down and I look up at one point because I'm watching Home Alone because it's on TV.
Yeah.
At my buddy's place where we did it, and I hear my wife go, "Jay," and I'm like, "Yeah." And I look around, I look over, and everybody else is at the table starting to make their gingerbread
Oh, you're
house.
slacking.
She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." She's, "Get over here." I'm like, "Okay." I come over and I sit down and I get right into it and I grab like frosting and stuff like that and I start coloring in the truck of the cab of the train.
Can I ask a question right on the
Sure.
shoot? Does she have a vision for this going in?
Well, that's where this story is going.
Okay.
Funny you should mention it.
Yeah.
So what I did was I did like there was like all this decorative stuff on the doors and the hood of the train again. So I was like doing half green and half red and I was all done and I looked at it and she looked at it and she goes, "Yeah, I wouldn't have done those colors."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh,
Then why did you ask me over
why?
here?
Yeah." And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm just joking. You know I'm joking."
She's not joking.
So I'm like, okay. So we're going on and I'm doing a couple of different things. And I look at one point, she's gone over top of everything that I've done
Oh.
with white and changed it. And I'm like, you wanted me to participate, but you totally have taken it away.
Not cool.
Not cool. So that was it. I was done.
Would you turn the table over?
I
and
tapped out.
You went and had a drink.
I did. I said to her last night, I said, "You're lucky I don't flip this entire table over and ruin everybody's gingerbread house. But that's how much I love you. I'm not going to do it."
Wow. That's a lot of love.
Yeah, because that was shitty to do that.
That is a shitty thing
That's
to do.
a shitty thing
It's
to
a shitty thing to do.
as a partner.
Sherry, you're really nice
Because
all
you-
the time.
'cause you know it's hard.
99.9% of the time.
It's really hard to get dudes into stuff like that. Like,
You showed an interest.
I showed an interest.
and she hurt you.
And she stepped on my
She
interest.
cut you deep.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. It's a
I can
wound that might
understand.
not ever heal.
Well, that's exaggerating.
This might be it for us.
think
We
it's
might be done.
Probably already healed.
Leaving her tonight.
And I don't think
over.
Well, you can come to my
Call
house.
the
but
lawyers.
This is very awkward for me to be in the middle of this.
I want to read a text that Ryan sent me.
Oh,
This is funny.
yeah.
Because what's really funny is I got this Sunday. Doesn't say the time on it. But it was,
It was early. It was,
it was
early.
Sunday.
No cocktails involved.
This is a direct quote
yeah,
from Ryan's text to me.
yeah.
If her love was truly like bad medicine, wouldn't it have been wise for Bon Jovi to dispose of it safely
Yeah.
as opposed to needing it? Unwise move, Bon. Unwise.
Yeah.
And then today at 11:30, another text. Nothing?
Because you didn't write back
I
to
got
me.
nothing?
I give you my insights on the weekend. I rarely send you anything on the weekend. I know Jay's got Jay time. He's got family. He's got all sorts of.
I don't look at my
I like to
phone.
disturb you.
I don't look at my phone on the
Oh,
weekend.
apparently. I'm sitting there all hurt. I'm like, is he weirded out by that? Did I
Did I cross a line?
No, but here's the deal. I'm listening to the song. It's not that it didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the song, and first of all, that song is really repetitive when you
Your
hear it.
love is like bad medicine.
Yeah.
Bad medicine is what I need. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And they just keep saying it.
Shake it up. Just like bad medicine.
You wouldn't do that.
Don't
with bad
need
medicine.
it. Ain't no doctor who can cure my disease.
Yeah.
Bad, bad, bad
Medicine.
medicine.
Yeah. First of all, the reason the doctor can't cure your disease is he's probably prescribing you good medicine.
Right.
And you're just not taking it, or
Right.
you're waiting for it to pass its expiry date.
Right.
And then you're taking the bad medicine, and it's still not curing your disease. So wake the fuck up, Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Why is it that you want to keep taking bad medicine? This is the dumbest song lyric and this is why I'm sitting there.
It's like taking expired medication.
That's what I mean. That's what he's talking about. He's
Talking
saying
about
your love
expired
is
meds.
like expired medication that most senior citizens
Your
they
love
recommend.
is like really old Vicodin.
Yeah, it's giving me nothing.
Your love is like useless penicillin.
It's nothing.
Your
He's-
life is like a Flintstones chewable Valium.
like Barney Rubble though, is expired at this point.
It's true.
It's just useless.
So
It's
true.
useless.
So my
the
other
whole
question.
song is dumb.
My other question is, why were you listening to Bon Jovi?
So here's what I do. Every now and then I'll pick a year out of the, and I recommend everybody does this. Try this a couple days over the holidays. I like to do music. Music's a big deal in my house. We listen to a lot of music. And what I like to do is I pick a year, and if you have Apple Music, or Spotify's the same way, You pick a year,
Yeah.
and I just throw it on the Sonos, and it's like 1988's pop hits.
Oh, okay. You can
So-
do that. You just put in 1988.
You'd love this.
Oh,
So I
cool.
do it like 1964.
Right.
And here's all of the hit music from 1964.
Wow.
So it was 88, 1988.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when Bon
Yeah,
Jovi's
that's the
Slippery When Wet.
the New Jersey album.
Oh, was it New Jersey?
The New Jersey
So
album.
when was
It was the
Slippery and
lead
Wet?
single.
that before or after?
1986 would have been
Okay.
Slippery When
So
Wet.
I had that on vinyl when I was
Yeah.
10
And you know the story about the Slippery When Wet album cover,
with the water on the.
the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. What had happened was they submitted the cover they wanted, and they got it back from the record company, and they'd screwed the color up.
Oh.
And John Bon Jovi was like, if I release this disgusting color, this will ruin my career. And they're like, well, we need an album cover. So he took a garbage bag and sprayed it and wrote Slippery When Wet on it.
No, we did
He
not.
sent that in, and that's the cover.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that story.
Right?
Yeah, so that's what I do. I do that with the years.
Put a year up.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so that came on, and it was like the one song that ruined the whole playlist. And then I sent you that message, then you ignored me for 24 hours, and then that's where we were. But again, you listen to the song, you think, this is dumb. Why would you need the bad medicine?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
You should have put that song in the garbage bag and spray painted
Because
it.
it dovetails nicely at the reason we're still sick.
Is because
it's
bad medicine. We've been taking it all the time.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right. It's been good to be back.
Glad we cleared that up.
We're going to keep on keeping on for the rest of the week because Jay is gone next week.
That's right.
So we want to give you as many of these little fun nuggets. Maybe
I'm going to Switzerland.
Are you?
No.
You're going to get our money finally out of that account that we've had.
That's what it is.
Yes. That's why you're leaving the wife. Oh, it's perfect. Makes perfect sense. We will not be around in 2019 because we got our money from our Swiss bank accounts.
Bad medicine.
Your bad medicine is what I need. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shake it up.
See, shaking it up. It's made it bad. Just leave it.
All right, that's enough.